56 past the hour, Donald Trump's immigration crackdown has resulted in a 10-year-old U.S. citizen girl with brain cancer and her 4 U.S. citizen siblings all deported with their undocumented parents when they were on their way to an emergency medical appointment. Joining us now is NBC News reporter Nicole Acevedo. Nicole, what happened here?
Well, Jose, this happened about a month ago. This family was on their way to the doctor in an emergency with their kid who has been recovering from brain cancer from the past year. They lived in the Rio Grande and they were on their way to Houston, where the girls specialists are based on. And on the way, there's an immigration checkpoint that the family has crossed every time that they have to go to Houston to give care to her kid. And they were prepared every other time with these letters from their doctors, from their lawyers, explaining the situation so they could pass. But this time, Jose, it was different. The letters were not enough. When the CBP officials that were at the checkpoint there, when they asked the parents to show documentation of their status, they didn't have any. And that caused them to arrest them in that moment. But they weren't alone. They were with 5 other of their children in that vehicle, and all of them were detained. And at least 4 of those kids are U.S. citizens. And a lot of people don't know this, Jose, but if you're an undocumented parent that gets picked up by immigration authorities and you have U.S. citizen kids, your options are really limited. If the kid stays in the United States, they actually go into the custody of the government and enter the foster care system, regardless of whether they have family members in the United States or not. The other option is to have the kids come with them to the country where they're being deported to. And this mother in this family faced with this option with a sick child, you know, she tells me when I spoke to her that she felt like she was literally between a rock and a hard place. So you can imagine that this family now, they have been in Mexico after their deportation about a month. The mother tells me that the kids have not been able to go to school. Her kids have not been able to get the healthcare they need, especially this little girl, to make sure that her recovery from cancer continues in the right track.
And Nicole, the Texas Civil Rights Project says the parents did not have any criminal history once they crossed the border.
Yeah, that's what they are telling me. Their lawyer who's representing them in the organization tells me, hey, these people, the only thing they didn't have were their documentation.
Nicole Acevedo, thank you very much.